G'day guys, welcome back. In this week's video, we take the patrol out to Avon Valley National Park. We check out the local scenery, some campsites, and we go chasing waterfalls. We nearly get stranded and we get lost, but that's all part of the adventure. We were doing really well, guys. Got pretty much all the way through Perth with no problems. Went onto Row and there's a giant oversized truck of some description, a digger or something, and we've gotten stuck behind it. But looks like we might be able to get around it now. We've made it to the national park. We've just headed in through the entry and we're heading through now down to have a look at the campsites. I think there's 4 campsites here. We're not staying tonight, we're just doing a day trip, but we're going to have a look at all of them and check them out.
We just drove through the campground called Homestead, and it is actually quite nice. The spots are quite large.
Yeah.
And there's a toilet there, and it looks in good condition as well.
Yeah, they've got shelters, picnic table, campfire, and they're pretty secluded as well. They're each like their own little spots around. You probably wouldn't feel like you're on top of each other, which is pretty nice.
You're actually not on top of each other at all there.
Yeah.
It is fairly spread out.
Anyway, we're going to go have a look at the next one, see what that one's like as well.
We're not camping tonight, so we're just coming out for a look.
Yeah. So this one, I'd say, is for like school camps. It's a group bookings one.
But again, looks quite good. Looks like they've just done some burning off in there.
So yeah, it looks like that one's for like school camps and stuff. It's got the big kitchen area. I'd assume that that's what that big building is. So it says for group bookings only. So it would be cool to come out here and do like a trip out here with everyone. Yeah. Maybe book that. But yeah, on to the next one. Wow. Take a look at that. This is Avon Valley for you guys. We're at the top of Bold Hill. The campsite's just behind us over there, and then you walk out to this rocky hill, and that is the view that you get. It's pretty cool. We're going to walk down. There's a little trail off the side. We're going to walk down and have a look at that as well. Again, campsites look really cool. These ones are a little bit bigger and more open, not as secluded as the other one, so it would be good for big groups.
And there's people here as well. There's a couple groups already here.
It's so nice this time of the year as well because you get all the wildflowers, so that'll be cool to see. But yeah.
There's a big eagle out there. We heard it scream, and hopefully we can see it with the drone. I didn't want to be too game with it, but... probably shouldn't recommend, but I've climbed a rock and I'm at the top. It is windy as up here, but it is so nice. The view is just wicked. You can see the river going all along down there, all the way down, and all the way down. There's what looks to be like rapids. It said rapids over there. We're not quite sure how to get down there just yet, but that's what today's for, to hopefully try to see stuff like that. But this is quite cool. Definitely recommend coming to this spot. And if you can get a campground here, this is sick. But the other campgrounds that we've seen are not too far from here anyway. So it's just like a literal 5-minute drive just to get down here from all the camp spots that we've seen so far. But this place is wicked. It has gotten hot. You're gonna have to take the jumper off now. Imogen's already taken hers off, but I'm gonna have to take mine off now too. I wanna know, what do you guys think of the jumper? You've seen it a couple times in these clips. I just want to know what you guys think.
We've looked at all the campgrounds now in the actual national park. So we're going to head out the national park now, hopefully send it down 41 Mile Road and hopefully get down to the river. It looks like we can.
Yeah, there's another campsite down there called Valley Campsite that we're going to have a look at. But our thoughts on Avon National Park?
It is quite nice. We don't know how much it costs to camp here per night, so we'll put that in right here. We got in for free because we have our parks pass.
Mm-hmm.
So that is, we have an annual year parks pass that costs us, I think it was $180 for the year. But if you're paying to get in here, it's $17 a day.
Yeah.
So there's that factor to add in as well on top of the camp fees.
Costs. It's pretty similar to the river. I'll specify on the sign when you come in that you can't access the river from the national park.
Yeah.
But some stunning views. And I would either say the
Bold Hill. Bold Hill would be probably the number one spot.
The views.
The views are wicked. And you can like just walk to those views.
Yeah. And like probably the sunsets as well.
Yeah, the sunsets would be sick here too.
Be amazing.
The other one that we recommend would be Homestead.
Which is the first one.
The first one that we went to. It is further away from the views and that, but it's a quick drive down there. And then it would probably be Drummond, just because there is only smaller bays there. We didn't really record there because there was guys there just sitting there staring at us.
So only really like 2 actual campsites in there. Yeah. And they're quite close. Quite
close. You'd be on top of each other if you're in a big group, that'd be okay. But there's only 2 spots that have views and then the other spots are in the bush. So probably wouldn't go to Drummond's if we're being super critical about it.
Yeah.
This would be a really, really good winter spot.
Yeah.
Place to camp in the winter. I can imagine it gets stinking hot up here in the summer. And with no water, you can't go in and cool yourself down.
Yeah.
So there is that to think of as well.
But yeah, so far,
pretty good.
Pretty good. But anyway, we're going to continue back out of the national park and head down the road and see if we can get to the river and check it out.
But yeah, pretty good for only being 40 minutes out of Perth.
Yeah. So it was a 2-hour drive for us. But yeah, like a 40-minute drive out of Perth. Yeah.
The road in and out of this place is not bad at all. There is a couple sections, I've gone over potholes. There is a couple sections where there's potholes. It's a little bit washed out. We have had a lot of rain in the last couple of weeks though as well, so they haven't been able to come and maintain the road. But you'd get any car down here. As long as you have a little bit of clearance, you'll be fine.
Yeah,
doesn't even need to be a full drive.
No, there was a BYD at the Bold Hill. Like there's a car park there as well, obviously, because you can do day trips out here. There was a BYD in that car park. So goes to show that you definitely don't need a full drive. I think if you're coming more midwinter, then probably not.
There might be some muddier sections, but we haven't seen any muddy sections and there's been quite a bit of rain. So
yeah.
But as long as you drive careful and don't be an idiot, you can have any car. Yeah. Any car can come in here.
All right, so we worked out where this last campsite was. It's still in the national park. There is, when you head on the road into the national park, there's a left turn that takes you to the 4 campsites that we went before. But if you stay on the straight road, this takes you to this last valley campsite. So we're going to look at that now. And then we're going to head to Toodyay to have a look there. And then back around to go and have a look at Emu Falls, which we're excited. And then on the way home, we have Noble Falls on the side of the road as well. And we'll just see where else the day takes us. We might go check some other stuff out as well. But that's an update for you guys. We've worked out where we're going.
Map isn't super clear in saying that this is all on the same road. So if you're heading this way, that's the way that it goes.
Yeah.
Google Maps doesn't help at all with that. This shows that it's supposed to be a separate road, but it's not.
Mm-hmm. That one's pretty similar to all the other campsites. It's obviously down in the valley, as per its name.
This one you do need clearance for. There are some sections that like a 2-wheel drive Commodore would not be able to get into.
Yeah.
You do need some clearance of the car to probably would help to have an all-wheel drive at the minimum.
Yeah.
But again, it's quite nice. Couple spots. There isn't like trees barricading between each spot like some of the other spots have.
Pretty open in there as well. But yeah.
And the road, it says it goes all the way down to the water. That's on a gated off and locked off. So you can't go down to the water that way. So it looks like we're gonna have to go almost through Toodyay and around to get to the falls, but pretty much go check that out now.
What's happened?
Fuel line split. Fire patrol, they said. Well, that's a bit embarrassing. So it just stalled. Like we literally just started it and it stalled. I don't have any tools with me because I took them all out because I was having issues beforehand and I'm working on another project. So I took all my tools out of the car and yeah, just died.
It's very lucky that it happened while we were in town and not like while we were in the middle of nowhere because someone didn't have any stuff with them.
Yeah.
So that would have been great. We probably wouldn't have had no reception either. So
She's running fine now though. I think it's just that fuel primer has shut itself. So
yeah, always important to take tools and spares with you people because that could have ended pretty badly. So anyway, we're going to head to Emu Falls now.
But I think it's almost TD42 time.
Yeah. All right, let's go.
That's disappointing.
Confused. We are.
Yeah, we don't know what's going on. The maps is telling us to go this way, but you're not allowed to go this way.
When I Googled it, like, there was nothing about this, so I don't know.
Don't really know what's going on, whether this is... Because this is from Toodyay, so we've just come straight from Toodyay along the roads in here. If anyone knows, can you let us know? Because...
It's a marked spot on the map.
It's a marked spot on the map, and we feel like you should get there, but you're not allowed to. I don't know if this is a new thing or not. We'll try to do some research and see. If we find anything, we'll put it in text. But don't know what's going on. We did pass some quite decent spots, like there's rapids, but we wanted to go to the falls.
Yeah.
So
Don't know.
See, we'll go check out these rapids and make some lunch. Because it's lunchtime. We are here. Made it. No random stalling, which is good. I'm a little bit disappointed about the falls. Doesn't say anything anywhere that you can't go there from what our research that we did. But this spot here is not too bad. Like, there's the car. And there's the rapids. Sick little spot. There is actually plenty. You're not allowed to camp here. There's signs everywhere saying camping is prohibited. But it'll make a nice little lunch spot. It is crazy how it is hot here, like 25 degrees full sun. And at home, it is currently bucketing down, thunderstorming. Just caught it. Just caught the train, but now it is time for lunch. We apologise for this bit, guys. For some reason, the audio is not playing the game, but basically what we are making is a gourmet style steak sandwich with blue cheese mushroom sauce and caramelized onion. What we're talking about here is that the track we believe you can get from the other side of the river. There is a way to cross it earlier on, but we just do not want to cross it because the water is way too high. While Imagine is finishing up these onions, I'll open this up, put some salt and pepper on it. That's all we're going to season it with because everything else is going to be such strong flavours. You're not going to taste it anyway. I'm just going to put a little bit of pepper and mostly salt and just rub it in and let it sit there for a couple of minutes before we start to cook it. It's same with everything. Steak depends on how you want to cook it. Imogen likes it a bit more cooked than most people, so pretty much just going to go as is. It's not going to be super pink in the middle, but it'll still taste good either way. We're having some issues with the steak because we can't get the pan hot enough. No? Because the wind is just not playing the ball. So it looks like we're not going to get some nice crust, but we tried our best. It'll still be nice either way. Steak is now done. We're going to chuck it on the chopping board to sit while we do
Creamy blue cheese mushroom.
That's what we're thinking of calling it. That's what it is, so that's what it's getting called.
I'm going to turn the heat back to like more of a medium heat and we're going to chuck our mushrooms in. Just going to leave the pan as it is. It's just adding to the flavours. We've got the onion and now we've got the steak and we're just going to keep adding to it. All right, so I've got the mushrooms in, given it a mix. They look so good already. Going to let them cook down for a bit and then we'll add our cream and our blue cheese in. Cook it. And then by that time, our steak should be rested enough. We'll chop it up and get everything all constructed. And I am so excited to eat this.
We're going to add in some greens because we're healthy. We just got some spinach that we're literally just going to put in there to cook down a little bit. Give it a little bit of a green colour. It's pretty much all it's going to do.
The weather has turned it on for us today, though. The forecast was not looking great and we've had some sunny weather all afternoon. So we've been pretty lucky with what we've got. We've let both the spinach and the mushroom cook down for a bit, so I'm going to add some of our cream in. I'm just going to guess. Like all my cooking, I never measure anything, so don't want too much because we're trying to cook quickly. So otherwise, if you add too much, obviously you're going to have to wait for it to cook down. So I'm just going to start with a bit and then we can add more if we need to. I'm also going to add some of our blue cheese in so it can start melting into everything.
How good does this look? It looks mwah,
Mushrooms are all done, so we're going to chuck these on top of our steaks and then we can finally enjoy them. This should hopefully make up for the steaks being a little bit overcooked with the nice creamy sauce that's on it. Should make it a little less dry. Obviously, blue cheese is a very eclectic taste and a lot of people don't like it. And we're not people that generally eat it either, but I will tell you, this tastes really good and I would definitely give it a try.
You can definitely do extra stuff as well, like toast bread. That's what we would usually do. We toast the bread in this sauce as is right now, but time is just not on our side at the moment. It is going to be raining very soon.
How bloody good does that look? That looks amazing.
Let's give it a try.
Good?
Mm-hmm.
Let's have a look.
Perfect. That blue cheese, it definitely has a unique taste. You just
There's now mushrooms all over Riley's car.
very good. I'm happy with that. We're going to smash this out, clean up, and head off to the next spot. Hopefully it's not raining there.
We're all done at the little rapid spot. We're going to head to Noble Falls, which we drove past on the way in. And then depending on what the weather's like and how we're going for time, we might go back around to Bells Rapids, but we'll see.
See how we go with time.
Yeah.
It's still weird that there was no one there, but that's quite a nice lunch spot. Even if you just go down to Toodyay and get some food and have a 20-minute drive out here, that's quite nice.
Yeah. Head out back to Noble Falls and have a look at that one.
That was good timing.
It is crazy.
Pretty nice here. There is a fair bit of people that do come here, but these waterfalls are pretty cool. You wouldn't swim in it. It says no swimming. I probably wouldn't swim in it either because it is pretty quick, but definitely a good place to bring the kids and have a look. It is literally off the main road. You can see cars moving up just up there, and there's the tavern right there. So it's not out the way much. There are some picnic areas as well that I'll show you. This place has got barbecues you can cook on, as well as some really, really nice toilets, which it's actually surprising how nice those toilets were.
That'll wrap this one up, guys. Hope you enjoyed.
Let us know in the comments down below if you want us to head back out here and do a weekend here, doing some actual camping and full driving, because we'd definitely be keen for it. We really enjoyed today. Some awesome scenery and cool places, so we'd definitely like to get back up here.
Let us know as well what you think about the jumper design.
Yeah.
It's not set in stone exactly what it is. This is just the first samples we've received. But we want to make sure you are happy as well as we're happy. We just thought that was something funny.
Love the name,
Yeah.
Gidgy Grog.
Gidgy Grog.